All right, we do have a question coming in from the audience, and I appreciate Greg coming in with a positive question because, I've moderated so many of these damn things, and I feel like such a Debbie Downer where I'm like, so during the pandemic, how do you do this? How far? And he just simply wants to know for everyone on the panel, what's a highlight from your fall season, if you had a fall season, but from the fall? What's a highlight? It could be a memory, an accomplishment, a broadcast that your team pulled off that you were like, holy crap, that went a lot better than we thought it was going to. Derryl, when you look back at the fall, what's something that, as crazy as it might have been, you're proud of it when you look back at
it? I just, to be perfectly honest, really just being here. Like, I'm serious. I mean, it's going to sound very sappy and all that stuff, but like the odd things that we've been doing, whether it be away radio, whether it be streams of scrimmages that we never would have done. The thing I keep turning back to, I keep telling my staff is that remember how you felt in April and May, and for some June and July, right? How you felt during that time. And here it is, we're trotting out cameras to do a football broadcast where, 5,000 people may be in the stands, and it's basically just parents, and the teams are coming on the field, and we're just happy that we're here, right? And same thing with our basketball team. The fact that we didn't know, or we have a really good season going right now, and we were in danger of not actually happening. And it's been a long time. We're more of a basketball school here, so it's been a long time since we've been at the place that we're at right now, and to be able to experience that and see that happening and have things going. I mean, really, to me, not to get super sappy, it is just the fact that we are here, that stuff is happening, that we got people employed. We didn't have to go through some of the things that some organizations had to go through in terms of furloughs and reductions and salaries and things of that nature. So just, as I say, blessed to be here.
Yeah. I think that's a 100% common theme among everyone I've talked to too, is that, yes, we're going to talk about how, stressful the next handful of months might be, but we'd rather that than what we had last spring any day of the week. We're more than happily solve these challenges than be sitting on the sidelines the whole time like we were for a while there. Stephanie, how about for you? Did you have any fall athletics going on at all? So nope. I don't know. Did you watch anything good on Netflix? I don't know. What was your fall? No, I'm sure
I did watch a lot of good things on Netflix.
I'm sure you were juggling a lot. Was there anything that you were able to accomplish in that time that you feel has either set you up well for now that you're like, man, good thing we did that?
Well, I will say that this school year we were going to switch to ESPN Plus, and this is our first year on ESPN Plus. So even without a fall season, minus Army and Navy, they both were able to participate in fall sports as our only league members to do that. I was able to take the fall to really get familiarize myself with all of our new graphics, all of our new protocols, melts, procedures that ESPN is looking for. Granted, I also had the added challenge of then trying to change everything for COVID to make sure everyone's spaced properly. And we only have so many people allowed in certain rooms. I think Lucas was saying that earlier, like he had to move people around or combine positions. Yeah, we did the whole exact same thing while also trying to learn ESPN and their needs and wants on the fly.
Right. And Lucas, how about you? When you look back at the fall, like you said, you have been able to have some fans at some of your events and various things like that. So maybe coming through this in a different scope as maybe some of the rest of us. But when you look back at the fall, what's a highlight that really stands out to you that you're proud of?
Sunbelt was certainly unique. We dug through it. I think Sunbelt was the only conference. They made no changes, none. They pushed the start of fall sports back a week. That was it. They allowed schools they played every single sport conference, volleyball, soccer, football, they played all those sports. They let schools play non-conference. So it was an oddly normal fall for us, and especially, I hear schools like, the Patriot League, Stephanie, the Patriot League, and, they didn't play any sports or, X sports didn't get played. And we continued going like everything was normal. So it was kind of weird for us. We were in this place where like we're trying to figure out how to do this and keep everybody safe and do this in a new life, new world that we're all living in, but everything's normal. We're still playing all these sports. We're still allowing fans, just a reduced amount and stuff. So certainly I'm proud of our flexibility that we had this year. That was great. And then, I think I'm most proud of, we added soccer this year. We added a new sport. It's been something we've been talking about for the past couple of years. We don't have fiber at our stadium, at least in the traditional sense where you have it at multiple locations and JBTs you can plug in. There is a internet fiber jump point at that stadium. We worked with IT. They bounced it around about 3 other buildings on campus, but we're able to get it back to our control room. It was only one line of fiber, so we had to figure out how to move, our huge AVRP over there so that we could get multiple cameras in. It was a big project for us to undertake, and to be able to add a sport in a COVID year when budgets were reduced and everything was, there were reductions all over the board, and we added a sport and added coverage. I was really proud of that. Now, we also lost 4 of our football broadcasts that we were supposed to do. Linear ESPN came in and took them from us. So we thought we were going into the year doing 7 ESPN Plus broadcasts. We lost 1 of the games because the team wasn't coming here anymore. And then we lost 4 of the others because ESPN Linear took them from us. So we took that downtime and figured out how to add soccer and get it into the mix. And I'm really proud of us for that. That was something that we were struggling to figure out how to make that work even before budget constraints came in. And we got creative and found a way to make it work. So adding a new sport in a COVID year, I think that's what I'll hang our hat on for this past fall.
I love it. Kudos to you on that. And Greg, thank you for the question. Greg Sandercox from University of Arkansas at Little Rock. If you definitely video chat with him, if you're in the audience, he and his team do a fantastic job. I mean, if you want to talk about a school that's doing a lot with little resources, Greg does a fantastic job on there. So you would definitely I definitely encourage you to video chat him and say hi.